What's good, B-Raj? When y'all step into the crib, make sure you pound that like button. You know, show the acknowledgement that you stepped in. You appreciate me doing this. It's gonna be a minute before you see my face. I just got a shower. I'm kind of straightening up the house a little bit. So once I get all that and put some clothes on, you'll see my face. Okay. No connectivity. That's not a good story. Okay, I'm back up. But yeah, as I was saying, I wanted to start TV when I fell asleep, and then when I woke up, Young and the Restless was on. Young and the Restless was on. So you know, I got up. You know, had to go to the bathroom right quick. Did that, then I jumped in the shower. I said, I guess when I got the shower, I guess I'm gonna have to start it up. At least I see if I can see who I can attract for an hour. You know. Yeah, I probably won't be doing this long because I do have a video I plan on doing this afternoon, and I will be premiering tonight around 7 or 8. Probably 8. We'll see. You know, Saturday night influence the video I will be making in the next hour. And I appreciate everyone who's shown some love on my previous video. You know, telling my buddy happy birthday and all that. I really do appreciate it. You know, I'll let her know next time I see her. I'm pretty sure she will appreciate it as well. Guess everybody at work today. Haven't really got a significant amount of pop yet. Usually I have about at least 2 other people in here by now. So I guess everybody's kind of working. Either a lot of people are at work or a lot of people are still trying to sleep off a weekend. thinking either or. As far as I haven't got really a pop in here yet. Well, like I said, I'm gonna probably do this about an hour, at least about 3 o'clock, which will give me nothing, you know. Just an hour should be long enough. Do a round table session in the crib, open up for y'all, interact, chat, talk about whatever. Let's not talk about growing each other's channel because it's not what it's about. It's not about that. It's about just interacting with, you know, interacting with peoples. You want to grow channels, there's plenty of other YouTube channels you can go to where you can grow. Who's playing? Oh. Background. Alright, looks like somebody else is in here. Whoever that is, like I said, make sure you pound that like when you walk in the crib. That's the only thing I'm asking for. I don't ask for anything else. Just for a like. Alright, so give about 10 minutes, you'll probably see my face. Just straighten up the kitchen, just straighten up the house right quick. House not to get for it to. What the? Did I see that right? It said the US team lost? What I thought? Okay, they won. Good. Go on, do that thing. Go on, do that thing, girls. Let's get the gold this year. Let's win it all. Oh my God. Stuck on. What's going on, Sniper? Just chilling. How about you? I'm just straightening up my house a little bit. Long weekend. And once I do that, I will be able to sit down and talk with y'all. Alright, nobody else to say anything. I'll put you on the charger just 1 second. Alright. Oh, here. Almost done. Okay, we're finna migrate to another part of the house. I'm about to get dressed. Well, not dressed, but I'm about to get dressed. Like I said, I just got a shower. And then once I do that, I'm going to turn it. What's going on, John Brooks? Just bear with me about 5 minutes. You'll see my face. I just got to, like I said, I just got the shower. Had to straighten up a little bit. Now I'm done with that. I'm about to put some clothes on. And then we going to really get this party started for about an hour.
An all-star caliber player. He wasn't a franchise changer like Kevin Durant. Patrick Ewing was a franchise changer, but he wasn't enough to usurp Jordan. He wasn't enough to usurp Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon. That wasn't going to work. Bernard King wasn't that dude. They haven't had that dude since Walt Clyde Frazier and Earl of Pearl Monroe. I got news for you, ladies and gentlemen. That's how I feel about it. And I'm here to tell you right now, Kevin Durant is so much, so authentically that dude, that I swear to you, my mentality is very, very simple. I need him. I need him. I ain't losing. I'd offer him the max. Now, here's where it gets tricky. If I'm Golden State, who can offer him more than anybody, because they can just give him an additional year. They give him 5 years, whereas the Knicks can give him more than 4. They're the ones in position to pay him the supermax if they so chose to give it to him, which is $221 million. If I am the Golden State Warriors, I offer it to Kevin Durant too. Even if I ultimately decide I'm going to move him and trade him, I give Kevin Durant that money. You know why? Because with all the money that they're throwing into Steph Curry, that they will throw into Draymond Green, and a guy like a Klay Thompson, the Warriors are not going to have but so much maneuverability to do anything. So because that's my reality, if I'm the Golden State Warriors, I've got a tremendous asset in Kevin Durant that I can parlay into future assets that I may not have at my disposal at this particular moment in time. I'd sign him, I'd get him to sign a supermax, and then you know what, he can rehab with us, and then after that, when he's ready to play, we'll trade him to somebody else and make sure we get some assets in return. Now, if you're Kevin Durant, you may elect not to do that because that puts the Warriors in control of your future instead of you having your own control, which is something that's very, very important to Kevin Durant. So if he wants his own control, he goes to the Knicks or the Nets as a free agent, neither has assets in order to acquire him, and plus, he's so...
Well, thanks for a great week. That's it for us. We will be back July 1st, but season leading up to it was a failure.
And imagine how much better R.J. Barrett would be after coming off 22-7-4. No one's done this in college basketball the last 25 years. Even Kevin Durant rehabbing in the gym where this young kid, he's able to talk to him. And he becomes a better scorer, more efficient offensive player with Kevin Durant, the most efficient offensive scorer all time. Yes, it's a bad summer if they don't get it done.
All right, well, thank you for us. Thanks for a great week. That's it for us. We will be back July 1st, but stay right there. Undisputed starts now.
I don't want you to look over here. I don't want you to put anything over here. This is my side of the table. You don't see me looking over there.
I have never seen you do this much research for the first topic of this show, which should indicate you are in big trouble today. And by the way, last night he wasn't no fun.
It was copying you. I thought it was very clear.
I think it was very clear.
Kid, I think he could copy somebody else from 16 years ago, but that's none of my business.
I don't think he did.
Yeah, I think he did.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
Signing LeBron and Skip.
Yes, sir. Here we go.
All right, guys, let's get started this morning, and we're going to begin with the draft. To the surprise of absolutely nobody, the Pelicans down in New Orleans drafted Zion Williamson #1 overall last night. That was basically a lock for months, right? And the next two picks were equally unsurprising. John Morant went #2 to the Grizzlies, and Zion's former Duke teammate R.J. Barrett 3rd overall to the Knicks.
Wow.
Shannon,
Yes.
these 3 college stars, who do you think will have the best pro career?
This is really tough for me.
It's tough
It is.
for you?
It is. Because you think it's a slam dunk. I do not. And I was looking at it, Skip. There have been 53 #1 overall draft picks. Only 10 have won a championship with the original team that drafted them. You got to go back all the way to LeBron.
Okay.
So, in looking at these rosters, but for me, I'm going to say slightly, I believe John Morant. Because right now, I believe he can do more things than the other 2 guys. John can not only can he score the ball, he's the first guy since they started keeping assists to be a 20 and 10. So he reminds you a lot of Russell Westbrook with his athleticism, his ability to get to the rack and finish at the rim. He's a better shooter than Russ. And the thing that I like most about him is that he allows the game to come to him. If he needs 30, he'll go get 30, but he won't force it.
Okay.
If he needs to get 15, 20 assists, he'll give you that, but he won't force it. I love that about the guy. R.J. Barrett, watching him, sometimes I thought he forced it. I thought he sped himself up trying to do too much. Maybe, he heard all the praise and everything that was going on around Zion.
Good
He's
point.
like, I need some of that shot.
Good
too,
point.
bro.
You finally made a good one. I
Stop
like that one.
it. And Zion, the thing is, Skip, for me, is that looking at his game, 3/4 of his points came in the restricted area. And 37% came outside. So the more that you started moving outside the paint, that's not a good sign. And see, you got upset at Coach K because at the end of the game, they always put the ball in R.J. Barrett's hand.
Or maybe he put it in.
No.
I don't know.
All right.
No. College basketball is about the college coaching.
It is.
NBA basketball is about the player.
Correct.
So, Coach K was putting it in his hands for a reason.
Okay.
Now, Zion went to the better team. I believe he has the better of the 3 coaches they got these players. But for me, I will say John Morant slightly because I believe he can do more things. First, his game is because he can shoot the basketball. Russ is where he was the MVP on the shot 34%. Now, the college basketball line is real close. But the reason I want to take
Bear.
Yes, I believe he went to the better team. Absolutely, 100%.
Well, I will remind you that Drew Holiday was there for 6 years with this guy named Anthony Davis. He loved this guy, Anthony Davis. He's transcendent,
Yeah.
right? And with Drew Holiday as his sidekick, maybe his co-star, go that far.
Yeah, like I said, sorry about the long delay. I just had to straighten up the house a little bit, but I just want to at least get the stream off and low. At least get y'all an hour's worth. Because if I started now, you probably looking about 30 minutes. And my point is, we're going to do 30 minutes tomorrow and not do a stream at all. All right, let's see if I can get some people in here now. So I think I got a few people come in, but I'm sure that some probably tuned out because they just seen the black screen. And they probably was like, where's A-Fizzle? Is this a stream? Where's this regular video? Unfortunately, I do not have the freaking community tab yet. So it's not like I can post this out, be like, hey, I'm streaming at such and such time, so. I'm going to see who's all on right now.
But he's one of those guys, can't teach it, can't coach it, and I'm going to give you this. His
It's a little quiet right now, so.
It's feet on the floor set shooting. He doesn't have, to me, a jump shot. Maybe he will teach himself one. Maybe he will be taught.
I feel like I gotta sneeze.
I'm a little concerned because Trae Young has a hard time getting his shot off at the next level.
I know another guy that shoots a shot, doesn't get his feet off the ground. You know him, Skip Bayless?
Oh, okay. There go. I see you, sniper. Yeah.
7 inches tall as Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, I'm here now. Face to face.
Somewhere in there. So, here's the bottom line for John Morant. In the games I watched at Missouri State, he played little to no.
Gotta catch up with my undisputed in my first take. I missed it on Friday.
Than a kid
I didn't even go swimming this time around, so.
who will make multiple first-team all-defenses and will win multiple defensive players of the year in the NBA, and that is Zion Williamson. Multiple. This kid, I have not seen him play any defense. He doesn't even try. In fact, maybe he's watching LeBron and he decides, well, the way you do it is you rest on the other end. Right? I'll save all of my energy for offense.
Oh, that's what's up, John. I see it. Yeah, you say you smash that like button. That's what's up. Yeah, everybody, you know, everybody come in. Everybody that comes to the crib, the first order of business, it's kind of like when you go to somebody's house, more so a bougie person's house. You know, the first thing I always say, you know, you go to a bougie person's house and they got carpet all over the floor. First thing they'll tell you right at the door is take your shoes off because they don't want you attracting mud and grass and dirt on their carpet. Understandably so, because I'm kind of the same way too. I got a little bit of bougie in me. I'm not. I will admit it. I will be the type of person to be like, "Hey, gotta take your shoes off right there, in front of the door. Can't be having that mud and that dirt and grass tracking my carpet because it's really hard to get up. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It's really hard to get up. So the equivalent of you coming into somebody's house. Go figure this fool will stream when I'm streaming. But yeah, well, as I say, you know, equivalent of coming into somebody's house and they tell you to take your shoes off is my equivalent is when you walk into the crib, you pound that like button right away, and then you come take a table at the round table. They ain't take a table. You come take a seat at the round table and you chat with A-Fizzle Productions. But Sports Live in the ATL, this dude had the audacity to stream around the same time streaming. So you know I'm finna bust his fucking ass about that shit. Hold on. Oh, no, he's not streaming. It's a video. Let's see what you're talking about.
Check it back in with you. My channel is going to continue to go through some even more drastic changes, so I hope you guys enjoyed and are enjoying what I'm about. I'm going to continue to show you a different side of myself moving forward, and look forward to the changes and the people that I come and interact with. So, you know, look for some more plug videos very soon. Thanks for the kind words that I've been getting. LOL, see Jobu, LOL Blind. Make sure you check her channel out. She did a little nice picture of me. For me, actually. Wow.
So a nice picture for you. I had to see that.
She's got the shades on in it, just awesome. And she's very loyal to my channel. Again, Maxie Van Joy. I cannot plug those two enough. And those two have been really inspirational to my channel, whether it be through motivation or just pure entertainment. And I appreciate those two dearly. 44 Legendary, A-Fizzle Productions.
Hey!
Loyal to my channel all these years, BBD. Very loyal
He gave me a plug again.
to my channel. There's a lot of you out there. Again, Angel Sky and the 5 kids. I got to continue to plug her channel. Willie Will Eats. I want to plug his channel.
Plug him up like his own.
And I'll try to get to some of you guys down the road. This video is about the Atlanta Braves and where we stand right now. Right now, we all know that the Braves have bullpen issues. Luke Jackson is not the answer.
Amen.
Webb is not the answer.
I told him that Saturday that Luke Jackson's not the answer. He talking about, I like Luke Jackson. I told you I was not a fan of his. I didn't think. Well, I didn't say I was a fan. I said that he wasn't that damn good. He's been paying attention to A-Fizzle Productions. Gotta give him credit for that. Good job, Sports Live. You're coming around now.
Newcomb is not the answer. We need
Yeah, I agree with Nukem too.
Because the way that this team is constructed offensively, we are World Series championship potential.
That is true.
Over the weekend, we just continue to score runs. We have now a 6.5 game lead over the Phillies.
Got to build on that, though.
The Washington Nationals, Mets way out of it. And the Marlins, well, we know are way out of it. Thank you, Marlins, for sweeping Philadelphia. Appreciate it.
Fuck the Marlins. They suck.
Such an opportunity here. Now, I don't know.
I don't never think them son of bitches for shit. Keep sucking, Marlins. You're doing a good job at it. Stay in 5th place forever.
If Liberty Media or the mindset of the Braves office early in the year was like, hell, I know we got some decent talent. We'll see what we can do. But if you can't tell by now that your team has a legitimate chance to win the World Series, then something's wrong with you. Granted, the team that stands in our way is the Dodgers. We still got to finish this division off.
Yeah, we do.
6.5 game lead. I've seen many leads get away, but
got to build on that.
Supposed to do, they'll win this division and make it to the playoffs for the 2nd straight year and be 2-time champions of the division, the National League East. And like I said, this reminds me of the Braves in the 90s. But you have to add a piece to the bullpen. You have to have somebody that's going to close games. Luke Jackson is
Sports Live over here talking about the Braves.
The Braves potentially could have a massive amount of players representing them in the All-Star game coming up in Cleveland. I do know that when I went to the website, I saw. Now,
that's kind of hard to see because of lights reflecting.
McCann, Nick Markakis, Josh Donaldson, Ozzie Albies, Ronald Acuna, Freddie Freeman. I could be missing somebody.
Oh yeah, site me. It's can't really say that good.
I don't remember. I know we had 7 players on the Braves website. That doesn't include Max Fried and Soroka.
Max Fried should be in the All-Star game this year too.
Represented in the All-Star game. Now, I'm never one to play too much in the All-Star game because I want to win a World Series. But that's an honor. If we could get all those guys representing, that would be great. But not at the expense of getting hurt or whatever, but that would be awesome. I know Brian Snicker's was selected to be a coach in the All-Star game, and I want to win. The American League owns the National League. I don't know when was the last time we beat the American League, but
I don't care about National League, beating American League, and all that in the All-Star game.
And to win a World Series.
It's all about the Braves winning the World Series, man.
Coming off the Atlanta United championship last year.
You had to include them in it, huh?
The Falcons
Atlanta United.
to win the Super Bowl this year. I'm feeling really good. The Hawks.
I don't know why.
Feeling really good that now finally all these hands can start getting some rings, and I can start getting some World Championship merchandise. Georgia, Falcons, Braves.
I don't know about that, Sports Live. Don't drop the gun too soon.
But I'm very pleased. But the Braves, you do need to get a bullpen. You need to get some help.
That is true.
The Cubs for 4 games in Wrigley Field starting tonight. I know we swept them earlier this year in Atlanta. I went to one of the games. Saw on video some brief moments of it. But I don't expect a sweep. The Cubs are in first place in the NL Central. They got a good team. And granted, I know the Braves are capable of going in there and taking at least 3 games. But right now, I'll settle for a split.
Hey, we got 4 games set with the Cubs. I thought it was 2 games set. I thought it was 3 games set.
But I believe the Braves can at least split. Maybe take 3. Who knows? It's going to be an interesting series. But so I'll be checking back in with you this week. A lot of changes going on in my life. And for the better, great. I'm never been more excited. And yeah, I'll get back with you. Sports Live and ATL, David, and I'm out, y'all.
All right, there you have it. That's Sports Live's video. It's called Life Channel Update Braves. Gotta give credit to Sports Live. He is really, he's doing big things in 2019, and I'm very proud of him for sticking to it, not getting off course, staying on the right path. Now maybe he will get rewarded with a championship. Hopefully it's with the Braves. Because that's like the only team that him and I have in common. So get back to my stream and see if anybody said anything. Nope. Nobody said anything, so I guess I'm gonna watch a few YouTube videos on my stream. Let's see who else is talking about something. I'm pretty sure I can still see the comments on my. I can still see comments down here in the roundtable session. So who is talking about something? Yeah, if y'all watch it, if you haven't seen my recent video, please go see my recent video, okay? One of my I don't want to say favorite because I want to say she's not really my favorite, but one of the most kick-ass Hooter girls of all time that I ever ran into. Definitely the happiest Hooters girl of all time that I ran into. You know, her birthday was yesterday. I went to Hooters on Saturday, and you know I was there after midnight, which rolled it to that Sunday, which was her actual birth date. You know, she did a birthday dance, whatnot. I caught it at the very end, but I did get some footage. That's my recent video. Make sure y'all can scope that out. Show her some love. That way, next time I see her, I can show her that, show her the love that y'all gave her. So I'm pretty sure she'll definitely appreciate that. Oh, excuse me. Seth and Rihanna go day drinking. Let's see this. Let's see what they're drinking.
I'm really excited about this one because I'm here with Rihanna. Yeah, here we go.
What's the name? Seth Meyers. Seth Meyers and Rihanna. As long as you can see the video. They go day drinking.
This is what I call a prom date. Are we going the whole time? Okay.
It's time for day drinking with Seth and Rihanna.
Hey!
You don't have to.
She's going to.
Okay.
She tried though. She down there did it. Gotta give her credit.
Join me at the bar. I'm such a huge fan of yours. I am now going to make a series of drinks based on some of my favorite of your songs.
These two dead ass guys drunk as fuck and
the
I'm here
level of
for it.
service we provide. This is a drink called Under My Rumbrella. Alright, so it's rum.
This person said I want to blow my wife away with a romantic night out. What did I do?
And
Blow
then
your
we're gonna
wife?
put in some chocolate rum balls.
What's a rum ball?
It's not important. Scoop of rum raisin ice cream. Okay. And then, of course, a bunch of umbrellas. And then...
No, this is not a drink.
Cheers. Okay.
I don't blame you,
Face
Rihanna.
to face, I'm gonna say
That's what that's
8 out of 10. Alright, this next one is Diamonds in the Rye. It's gonna have some rye whiskey, okay? Because our diamonds is Blue Diamond almond milk. Cheers.
That's it?
That's it.
I don't even like milk, so this is scary.
Well, it's a milk alternative. It's a nut milk.
You said it was a two-player draft. I mean, a one-player draft. Okay. Any team would have loved to have Zion. Okay. No question, Skip. But if the Lakers get that pick, they're moving it. They don't believe he was the guy.
How do you know that? This has nothing to do with the Lakers. And who's to say the Lakers wouldn't have said,
No, we good. We want AD and Holiday.
okay, I'll give you this. Right here, right now, if you gave me a choice for LeBron James as in his
Hell.
But
2 good years, sure, I'm going to go with the established
any job
NBA.
is maybe I would be cheaper if I had to be.
Long-term impact because, listen,
Hello, lovelies. Welcome back to my channel,
talking about
guys.
offense, defense, making team better, being the
If
face
you're
of
new
the
here today,
franchise,
hey, my name is Lena. Nice to meet you. If you're prepared to be amazed, hit this video big thumbs up, click the subscribe button, and don't forget to turn on the post notifications so you don't miss a single video. So, you might be wondering why I'm wearing my whole Hooters apparel. And it is because I dearly miss that job. Rewind just 1 second. If you have not seen my Hooters series videos and why I quit Hooters video, please, please, please go watch those now before you watch this one. Thank you, and without further ado, let's get started. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this on any of my former videos on Hooters, but Hooters literally saved my life, you guys. I was about to be homeless. I moved to Knoxville using my scholarship money,
and my savings money that I had saved from working to pay for my apartment. And when that money ran out, I was jobless because my smart butt did not apply for jobs. So I was like last minute applying for jobs. I literally applied everywhere. Every store, every hotel, literally, if we drove past it, I went in there and applied, okay? I called all these places a million times. I had a couple of interviews, and I just didn't get these jobs. And then all of a sudden, I saw an ad online to be a Hooters girl, and I was like, but hey, I need a job. And I didn't honestly think I was going to get a call back, but I did the application, put my beautiful picture there, and the rest was history. I literally got an email that same day, and I was so grateful for that. And that's another reason why Hooters has my respect on a certain level, because if I wouldn't have gotten that job, I don't know what other job I would have had, but honestly, I was about to be homeless, and that is really, really scary. So thank you, Hooters, for not letting your girl be homeless. So if you're not going to watch the Why I Quit Hooters video, I quit for a number of reasons, but the main reason was because I got pregnant with my daughter, and I was like, I'm not going to work at Hooters while pregnant. No offense to anybody who has, it just wasn't my style. And I also didn't want to be a mom working at Hooters because that wasn't my style. But since then, I have had a change of heart, a big change of heart. Hooters is a good place to work. It's easy money, fast money. You will never not have money. You will leave with money, okay?
Oh, shit. I done missed a whole bunch of comments. If the Falcons ever go to the Super Bowl, they better not blow a big lead like they did last time. They always gonna blow a big lead, Sniper. Yeah, Bree Ride, you're back. What's going on, We Fly High? Yeah, she, Sniper, yeah, she did say her... Wait, did she say her daughter got... No, you missed... She said that she quit Hooters because she got pregnant with her daughter. I don't know if you know this channel. It's called Living Life with Lena. I checked her out last year around Mother's Day. You know, she had just started. She just started working there. She worked at the one at Tennessee. She was dating a Tennessee Volunteers football player at the time. I don't know if they still together or not, but yeah, they were kicking it. And then, you know, she got pregnant and she quit. I think she also quit because of the management, too.
Even though we only got $2 and something an hour, we still got paid to sit around and do nothing. I just remember one day literally coloring because...
Yeah, I gotta scroll these comments up so I can see them. That's why I didn't see y'all comments earlier when y'all walked in, so... But make sure y'all... when y'all walk into the crib, make sure y'all pound that like button, you know. Ring that like button. Let me know y'all appreciate me doing this stream. Let me know y'all up in this bitch bastard.
Oh, my mom works at Hooters.
I'll wind this back.
And there are bad things about Hooters, and there's also good things, just like any other job. But I'm just missing it so bad right now, you guys. I'm just missing the girls. I'm missing the money. I'm missing the environment. There were days when we just stood around and did nothing. Even though we only got $2 and something an hour, we still got paid to sit around and do nothing. I just remember one day literally coloring because...
I've seen a couple of Hooter girls do that.
That is all the way up my alley. The easier, the better. The faster, the better. Especially now that I have my daughter, I know I like vowed to...
You're doing Broncos predictions on Thursday. Alright, I'll make sure I tune in. I don't know if you know, but I am a Broncos fan myself as well, so...
And she's like, oh, my mom works at Hooters. But it's not beneath me. I don't think any job is beneath me. I would be a janitor if I had to be. You know,
just don't do a fast food joint.
Job was beneath me. It was that I thought I didn't want my child to be judged she's literally only 3 weeks old, and I felt like my brain while I was pregnant was just everywhere. And I don't know. I definitely
By joining you, do you mean subscribing?
because I did up until like 11 or 12 weeks, and it was the worst time of
I guess that's what he meant, Sniper.
life. But I do believe that working there after my maternity leave is up would be such a good experience and really good for me financially because, you know, we go through diapers like that, and I was planning on doing cloth diapering, but this one over here has skinny little legs, and she just can't fit the cloth diapers right now, and I don't want to spend a fortune on newborn cloth diapers because she's just going to go out of them. So, yeah, that whole plan that I had is just screwed. I mean, I've had to buy so many diapers already, and I feel like with working at Hooters, I would just have money on hand. If I ran out of something, I could go get it. If I was hungry, I could eat. I don't know, you guys. I'm really, really contemplating it. Like, I need this job. I think it's fun. I think it is stressful, and there's also those annoying drunk people. But at the end of the day, I need my money. And I'm not saying to compromise yourself or your self-worth or your personality for money, because I actually liked this job. I really, really did. It was just the person who hired me was not the person who was there when I quit, okay? And I really, really loved the man who hired me, and I really, really did not like the man who ended up being in his position when the other dude left. So that also played a huge part in why I left Hooters in the first place. Plus a lot of stuff was going on in my life. I moved back home, so yeah, I just started working retail. And I really do like retail too, but I feel like after having a baby, retail is just a lot. I would rather work 2 days a week, working doubles, and then just spend the rest of my life turning up with my child and just spending money on myself and her and living life and saving money. Like, who wouldn't want to do that? So guys, you might be seeing me at Hooters. Let me know which one is better, Murfreesboro or Nashville. I might just have to go check them out because I have never been to either of those. When I mean better, I don't mean the girls, okay? I mean the amount of people coming in and out. Like, I'm trying to make these dollars, okay? So let me know in the comments down below, DM me, Snapchat me, email me, which Hooters is better, Murfreesboro Hooters or Nashville Hooters. Let me know because I am coming for those tips, okay? Yes, I am. Anyways, guys, I just wanted to share with you all my thoughts, my change of heart about Hooters, and I might sound like a hypocrite right now, but it's okay. People go back on their words all the time. People have changes of hearts. I'm so tired. People change their minds. People grow, people change, and it's been a year. I think that's long enough. But anyways, y'all, I hope you all have a beautiful, blessed day, and don't forget to let me know which one is better so I can make these dollars.
He's already physically past where almost anyone who ever lived has ever been, and he's years away from his prime. Was LeBron James an NBA superstar's rookie because he didn't have 25 points, he didn't put up those crazy numbers, did his team make the playoffs, all those kind of things, but was he undoubtedly an NBA superstar? The Pelicans don't have to make the playoffs. Zion doesn't have to average 20 points a game. The games will be nationally televised constantly.
Alright, okay, I don't see any new comments yet.
NBA superstar today.
I'd say this is a rarity because you know I never agree with Max. But I really have to because I didn't think the basketball part has anything to even do with it. It's social media. That's like saying LeBron James wasn't a superstar when he first entered the league, but LeBron James, because he was, but he didn't have social media. You know who the most viewed athlete on the planet was last year? Zion Williamson. You know what he did for these TV networks and these ratings? They do average 2.13 million viewers because of Zion Williamson. The reason you watched the draft last night was because of Zion Williamson. And I will say this as well. Did you see the white suit last night? Do you think there's a little bit of this play here that he wore the 2019 version of the all-white suit that LeBron James wore back in 2004 when he got drafted? There's something there. There's no way I play.
I gotta say, this is one of my favorite draft looks, NBA or NFL, in a long time. It was clean, it was simple. I liked he had the little gold cross, the gold wall.
I can say something about today, whether he plans it or not, it's people are going to run away with that.
Stephen A. is going to end the conversation right now. I hate to end the debate a couple minutes early, Stephen A., but I got you right now. But let me see Stephen A. on that screen. Hold on a second. I want to see it. There he is.
Probably not.
Oh, no. Okay. Okay. We're going to be seeing you coming right from the Smoothie King Arena or wherever they're going down there.
I don't mind because they've got some of the best restaurants in the world in New Orleans. Make no mistake about it. But here's the reality of the situation. Jay Williams, we talked yesterday, and I made the case about Zion being box office or what have you. So when the question was posed, I'm asking the question. In other words, excuse me, I'm not thinking box office because that's automatic. We know how popular he is. And when it comes to social media popularity, forgive me if I believe I've got an upper hand on most people in this business, okay? The point that I'm trying to make is that we got that part. I'm saying, as a basketball player, you got to go out there and prove it. I thought we were debating the assumption that based on what we see in college, this is what Zion is going to be from day one. When LeBron James came into the NBA, we saw him against the Sacramento Kings opening night in 2000.
All right, here we go. Holy shit, we got the same amount now. Phil's still shitting the best. Yes, I do watch Brandon Perna. That's Good Sports. He's like what it like. Obviously, I watch Savage Sev and Bron Nuts and all those, but he's like when it comes to Broncos country, he is our comedic Broncos fan here on YouTube. I'm gonna come at this video. It seems like it's app takes 5 minutes to upload. I mean, not upload, update. So I'm gonna come over here. That way I can keep up with it here. Seems like it takes 5 minutes to show the new comments.
We're getting into the nuances of what basketball is. Skill sets. I agree with Ryan. Skill sets, I agree with you. His skill sets still needs a lot of work in order for him to be.
I used to watch them a lot back in the Broncos glory days. I still watch them sometimes every once in a while. Yeah, it's like when the team's not doing good, you know, it's just really hard to find something funny because, like, a lot of times it can be really frustrating after a loss. It really is. So, like, even when I do my videos on Facebook, you know, it's like when the team goes on a losing streak, you know, the chances of finding anything positive, say, becomes slimmer and slimmer. You know, you're just trying to find something positive, but you know, when your team goes on a losing streak, it's really hard to do that though. So that's probably why, you know, his stuff hasn't been up to par as it has been the last couple of years. B-Raj, it's funny. It's funny you mention that because over the weekend, I just booked a trip to Florida. So I'm not going to say what part of Florida yet. I'll say that for the next 2 weeks. But yes, I will be going to Florida on the 4th of July. And I had just put in, now for the Science Sports Live, and earlier last week, I just put in my vacation time because I got 4 weeks of vacation. You know, the perks of being at a job for 10 years, you know. And I just now used my first vacation week of 2019. And it's going to start on the 4th. I'm leaving out that morning. And then I'll probably be in the Sunshine State that afternoon. First thing I'm planning on doing is hitting up the beach. Is if you've been paying attention to A-Fizzle Productions for years, you know I like being around water. You know I like beaches. So you'll be up in Seattle. Dope. I actually had a layover in Seattle back in 2011 when I went to Alaska the first time around. I went to Alaska twice. The first time around was 2011. I had a layover in Seattle. You know, I seen a Seattle Seahawks bar in the airport. I was like, wow, that is dope. But I think I got some pictures of. I think I took some pictures of that restaurant too, that bar. I don't think I ate there, but I remember taking some pictures of it though. And then the second time went, which was a year later. That's when I had the layover in Denver, and I was picking up a whole bunch of Broncos stuff. True, but I find some of his saying funny. Such I was talking about Sniper, because like when the Patriots were forced to come to Denver in the playoffs, more so the AFC Championship, and, you know, we always bust Tom Brady's ass wide open. We'll knock him inside his head. And it was, you know, and I think him and this one guy, they made a song called "Fuck You, Tom Brady." And then he had the drinking game. You know, when anytime he said "fuck you, Tom Brady," we had to take a drink. Those were some funny videos, and hopefully we get to see those again. But we got, you know, we got to see what we can do in 2019, because, you know, the Broncos play the Patriots again in 2020 up there in Foxborough. I'm not scared to play them in Foxborough, but I think we can get a jump start in 2019. Let's get 8-8. I think 2020 Broncos can be back in the playoffs. It's not, you know, all we gotta do is get an offense to complement our defense. We can beat anybody. We can beat pretty much anyone in the NFL. Me and many others will probably say Brandon Perner is one of the most optimistic Bronco fans out there. I don't want to do comparisons, but I'm probably the most optimistic Broncos fan out there as far as YouTube. But he kind of is pretty optimistic as well, though. You know, he doesn't really, you know, he's always finding, you know, the bright side about things, but I'm always been an optimistic person when it comes to my sports teams, regardless of who it is. You know, even when my Gators went 4-7 in 2017. I found some optimism coming into last season. And I had Georgia fans and Tennessee fans and Alabama fans thinking I was crazy. But it's like, what you expect me to say? We're going to come up here and shit the bed again? No. I leave it on the 3rd and flying on Delta at like 2. Oh, you're leaving at 2 o'clock. Okay. I could have thought you lived near Seattle where you could just drive there. True, which is why I said one of them instead. Yeah, you know, I misread it. I misread your comment. You did say one of the most. Let me see. Oh, I'm busy. Sorry. He's something else, man. Oh, damn. I remember you said that, Brandon. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, I do have to fly out. 3 hours? I don't think I had a flight that took 3 hours. I don't do much flying. I mean, I fly if I have to. I'm not afraid of heights, but I'll fly if I have to. But me personally, I prefer the road trip. I like to see the open roads. I like to sightsee. I like to get pictures of monuments and stuff. It's just kind of been a passion of mine. That's why I'd rather drive. I'd rather be on the I'd rather be on the concrete than the clouds. But for this sense, it makes sense though to fly. That's why when I retire or I hit the lottery, which I want to come first thing I'm gonna do is get me an RV. And I'm gonna travel. I don't know if I'll still be doing YouTube right that time, because I'm thinking about 15, maybe 20 years down the line. I don't know if I'll be doing YouTube around that time. As I'm telling YouTube still be around 20 years from now, but you know, just saying if I still happen to be on YouTube and if it's still going on, then maybe I can do the videos and streams, you know, where I go to certain places, you know. I remember I found it hilarious when Brandon Perrin created his own awards. He still does, well, I don't know about Loose Vagina Award, but he still does the Big Dick Play Award. He just does when the Broncos win a game now. I think he only did it once when the Broncos lost, and that was when Sean Marino had like 200-something yards against the Patriots. That game where we blew that 24-0 lead. I really try not to think about that. But that's like the only good thing, only positive I can find from that game is Sean Marino. Yeah, he just doesn't know when Broncos win. So I hate road trips, bro. I cannot stand being in a car like a 4 or 5 hour ride. I can do, but not like a 10+ hour. You know what I'm saying? I completely understand. You know, some people prefer to fly as opposed to drive. You know, some people have their own preferences when they go out of town. What are we talking about LeBron? Man, get out of here. That dude on the couch. Yeah, the main airline. Yeah, it is Delta. I don't fly Delta. I mean, I can't say I don't fly Delta. I've never flown Delta before, I should say. But yeah, that is the main airline in Atlanta. You know, because they advertise on the Braves games all the time. I try to, you know, if possible, I try to do first class, if possible. But if I'm flying with people, then we'll go with the flow. He's awarded the Loose Vagina Award to a certain Broncos player when we beat the Chiefs. Yeah, damn, I can't remember the player, but I want to say it was Mike Adams. I think it was him. Yeah, I want to say it was Mike Adams. It was either him or it was somebody on defense. Because our defense was below average that year in 2013. I know he kept on. I know the week after when we lost to the Patriots, I know he gave it to Tony Carter, and he gave it to Tony Carter and 2 other players because not Tony Carter. He gave it to 3 players because Tony Carter did not get out of the way or something, and whatever. Oh yeah, Delta is one of the best airlines. I mean, United American are good airlines too. Yeah, I always get my uncle on my mom's side, my oldest uncle. He travels a lot, and, and he always gives me and my family members advice in regards to flying. Like he told me, whatever you do, nephew, do not fly Spirit. He said Spirit sucks, and I see reviews on it from other people, and they said it sucks too. So they said don't ever fly Spirit. They said Delta's good, United is good. What's the other one? They said Frontier's pretty good too, though. That's when I've flown in Frontier the second time I went to Alaska. Oh my God, Spirit is shit. That's why I always hear about it though. Yeah, it says shit. Yeah, I thought it was Mike Adams. Yeah, he was barely memorable in our secondary, like when he played for us in 2013. I don't mean, a lot of people might say, well, he got overshadowed by Champ Bailey and Chris Harris, but, you take them out of the equation, he still don't even come to mind. Yeah, the main one in Minneapolis is Delta, and then United American. I think United is synonymous is synonymous with Chicago. Because I know the Bulls and the Blackhawks, they share a stadium, and it was called, I'm pretty sure it's probably still called the United Center. So I think they're synonymous with Chicago, just like Delta is with Atlanta. And I know Frontier is synonymous with Denver. And Alaska Airlines, obviously Alaska, but outside of that, it's synonymous with Seattle. So, and then obviously you got your out of town, you got your out of the country type airlines. Yeah.
You'd be hiring LeBron as your big brother figure, as your godfather figure, as your chief advisor. You don't think if you were part of, like Anthony Davis is part of Clutch, so do you not have a direct pipeline to LeBron? Now they're obviously teammates.
So I just want to make sure I'm hearing this correctly. So if I reach out to someone and ask them for advice, and I don't sign with their
Is that an ice cream truck? What time? 3 o'clock. Yeah, I'll probably stay on about 10 to 15 more minutes, maybe less than that. And I'm probably gonna wrap this thing up because I want to watch some videos right quick. Not gonna lie, as I got older, I feel inconsistent when it comes to my opinion on traveling in general. Let me see. What do you mean by that? Are you becoming more conscious, not more conscious, but you becoming more cautious about it? You don't feel comfortable traveling. Where are you going with that?
There's no better person you can reach out to, because not only is LeBron James a big brand about ownership, he's also made it cool for other athletes, especially NBA, to take issue on social media. Prior to LeBron,
Okay, I got that. I give you that. That has nothing to do with giving advice to a kid.
if you don't give him advice, hey, you can't eat that tray, you can't eat that table, that plane food, that locker room food. You're gonna have to get you a chef. You're gonna have to take care of your body.
Oh, like my opinion on certain. There's certain places you won't go. Then I feel you. Don't go to Alabama. No, unless it's Birmingham. Don't go to the state of Alabama. It's a boring ass city. Nothing really goes on in that. Boring ass city. It's a boring ass state. Excuse me. Nothing goes on in the state of Alabama outside of Birmingham and the Iron Bowl. So don't waste your time going there. I wouldn't waste my time going to Mississippi because I heard that's the most racist state in the country. I wouldn't waste my time going there unless the Gators are playing Ole Miss or Mississippi State in Oxford or Starkville, respectively. And I know the Gators go to Mississippi next year. They play Ole Miss in Oxford. So after that, they don't go to that state for a couple of years. So I really have no desire to go to Mississippi unless unless the Gators are playing Ole Miss or Mississippi State. Yeah, it's certain places I wouldn't go either.
So now I've got to clarify my final point about give me a chance to talk about the suits. I do not believe Zion was paying homage to LeBron James. I don't think he had any idea what was going on. What color was Zion's suit? Help me out. It was not white, it was cream. It was cream.
Who cares? Damn, it's a damn suit. Who gives a fuck what color it is? Shit. These guys are arguing about a damn suit. But I would say I'd definitely be more than happy to travel anywhere the Broncos are playing, regardless if it's a Denver or a Broncos road game. That's the only time I'd be willing to travel. Well, if you ever come to Atlanta, the Broncos play the Falcons down in Atlanta. Over here in Atlanta. Well, not over here. I'm not in Atlanta, but the Broncos play the Falcons in Atlanta next year. If you were to come to Atlanta for that game, it's a really nice stadium. I will admit, Mercedes-Benz Stadium is nice, really state-of-the-art-ish. Definitely a big upgrade from the Georgia Dome, which was becoming outdated. I actually been up in there 2017, I think, which was a first year operations. I've been up in that stadium. It's really nice. Plan on going up there when the Broncos come down. When the Broncos head this way next year. But we gotta get through this year first, so. But like, I definitely want to try to go more games in these next 2 years. Now, obviously the Broncos Falcons game, that's automatic. But one game I definitely want to go to is I want to go to Foxborough for Broncos Patriots. I definitely want to check out Gillette Stadium. And don't worry, I'll flip off the Patriots for all you Bronco fans that hate the Patriots. I'll flip them off for y'all if I make it up that way. I always can't leave out a game in Denver. I still got to make that happen. Hopefully in the next 2 or 3 years, I can make it out there for a game. Kawhi's not going anywhere. They need to cut this shit out. As much as I hate the Raiders, once they move to Vegas, I definitely love to go to a Broncos Raiders game in Las Vegas. Vegas is cool, I guess like when you go there once, it's like, been there, done that. Don't really care to go. It's not that big. Yeah, not in a hurry to get back. I refuse to be around Raider fans, so I don't think I'll go to Vegas for a Broncos Raiders game. Unless I come with a baseball bat, because I already know Raider fans are dicks and assholes, so they make you want to punch the shit out of them for no damn. They make you want to punch the shit out of them. I've been to Vegas once in 2010. It's okay, but in my opinion, the hotels are definitely spoiled. Yeah, they are. Because like every hotel, for the most part, you got a casino there, and I know the one I was at, you had a club there. So it's like you don't really have to leave a hotel. Unless you just want to go explore the strip. Other than that, it's like, I don't really care to do it again. One thing I didn't get a chance to do is go check out the Hooters Casino. I think that's if I ever make it back out there to Vegas. That's on my bucket list, to go to the Hooters Casino, at least check it out. And then once I check it out, and I don't got to worry about, then I wouldn't care if I make it back to Vegas again. I'm going to be honest. Like, because I'm not really a gambler anyway. I'm not a, gambling's not my thing. So I think Vegas is more so, they call it Sin City for a reason. I think, you got to be, not even a compulsive gambler, but, you got to be halfway gambler to get excited about going to Vegas. If you're not really into gambling like I'm not, then you're probably like, whatever, in regards to going to Vegas. There's a movie theater in a hotel in Vegas from what I remember. I didn't go to every hotel, but the ones I was in, I did not see any hotels. I didn't see any movie theaters in there. But what surprised me is if there's one in there though. But I think the one thing I was most disappointed in is the soul food joint I went to, and it wasn't authentic soul food. Like, I ordered a barbecue chicken, and the thing about down south, like in the south, when you go to a soul food joint and you order barbecue chicken, you're gonna get chicken right off the grill, the barbecue grill, and it's gonna be good as fuck. I went there and it was basically grilled chicken, baked chicken doused in barbecue sauce. I said, this is not barbecue chicken. This is motherfucking baked chicken doused in barbecue sauce. This is not real authentic ass barbecue chicken. And I think I gave the ass a 1-star when I found them online. One thing that's on my bucket list is to go to a Broncos Dolphins game in Miami. Definitely glad I didn't go last time. My uncle stays in Miami. So it's pretty cool. You know, there's certain places there's certain places that are cool to go to. Then there's it's one side of town, South Beach and all that. Fine ass women, is great restaurants and all that. That's the good side. Then obviously you got the other side of town, Liberty City, Carroll City and all that, where it's definitely the hood. And if you're not from South Florida, if you don't have any hood in you, you don't want to be caught in those neck of the woods. You don't all the drug trades and all that, because it's a 50-50 chance you'll make it out of there dead or alive. But as far as that last game in Miami, Broncos don't really do good in Miami. To be honest, they don't really do that good in Miami. Lost to them 35-9. The last time we played there, Tim Tebow, the combat, but before then, went up against Nick Saban when he was down there, got blown out 34-10. It's like, Broncos already played their worst games in Miami for some odd reason. Outside of Super Bowl 33. That was the best game they ever played in Miami. You should go hard. You should go hard to pay for the women, as you said. My alias is Stop the Love. And I just got to saying, A-Fizzle Production for the women. I'm always for the women. I don't do this for the guys. I do this for the females. I talk sports with the guys. I talk sports with a lot of guys because more guys are into sports. I do that. But other than that, outside of sports and art, I really don't have any indulgent conversations with men. I have more indulgent conversations with females. So, but don't worry, I'm not going to pull a sports live in the ATL. I'm pretty sure you probably see this part. I'm not going to pull a sports live in the ATL. Be trying to hit on females on YouTube. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to go that route. And I know that's in his DNA to do that. Is sometimes it can be funny, and sometimes it'll be like, okay, dude, that's enough. Somebody is lurking and not commenting. Whoever's lurking in the roundtable session, just state your claim. You can just say what's good. Don't just watch and not participate. Unfortunately, I can't kick people out. Like if you're gonna be in the roundtable session, you're gonna be in the crib. You gotta participate. Can't just watching. You got just watching the background. That's right, Augusta Gator. I'm so ready for the season. I'm ready for the season, but at the same time, I'm not rushing it. I get around my dad and his peoples. I go to work, because apparently a bunch of the new employees we got the last couple of months, they're all diehard football fans. All I hear every week, football season need to come on. It needs to hurry up. I'm just here saying, hey, it come whenever you're ready. Come whenever you want to come. I'm not rushing it. That loss to the Dolphins in 2017 is one of those Bronco games that pissed me off the most that year. I think the game that got on my skin the most, because I don't get pissed off after a loss anymore. Those days are long gone for me. But the game, that 2017, the game that got under my skin the worst, it was a toss-up between the Giants game and the Chargers game. Because the Giants, they were so god-awful terrible. They were 0-5. They have No, they stubbed their toe against the Chargers the previous week. Then they had to come to Denver. I was like, man, we're gonna beat these guys by 21 points. We're gonna murder these guys. Cause we were 3-1, we were flying high. You know, our offense was, wasn't that great, but they did what they had to do. And then in our offense, shooting themselves in the foot multiple times, continuously turning over the ball. Putting the Giants in field position. We lost, and the Broncos lost them by 13 freaking points. That game frustrated the hell out of me. It's like, why you gonna wait till now when you're at home against a winless team who is more terrible than you to come out and look like this? Play like dog shit. Then the Chargers game the week after. Oh my God. Go out to LA, don't even score a fucking point. That's the first time Broncos got shot since the early 90s. I wasn't even watching football in the early 90s, the last time the Broncos got shut out. Yes, I was 11. I was like 2 years old when it happened, but I thought I kept on bragging for the most part. Because like Broncos and Gators, it's been a long time since they both got shut out. They got the longest active streak of games not getting shut out. Thankfully, Florida still has that streak going. Haven't been shut out since I've been living. But the Broncos don't even show up at all against the Chargers. It was definitely the two worst losses of 2017. The Dolphins game, I think about it, I was like, whatever. I didn't think we would win that game, to be honest with you. Because like I said, down in South Florida, struggling against the Dolphins. I didn't think the Broncos would win that game. I didn't think they would get blown out that bad. I thought, at least put up some competition, but it was like, whatever. And, it was on that hideous loser streak. But I think my favorite game that year was the Jets game. Because the week after the Dolphins game, the Broncos played the Jets at home. And the Broncos shut their ass. Well, no, that's my second favorite game. Because the Broncos shut them out that year. And I was so relieved that the Broncos finally won. And then we was able to do to somebody else what we got done to us about 2 months ago. And then my favorite game that year was the Cowboys game because, as y'all already know, I got a lot of family members. What's going on, Arthur? I seen you in the comments, by the way. Because a lot of my family members on my mom's side, all of them Cowboy fans. And they're not bandwagon. I got family traits going back to Texas. So, Cowboys run deep in my family. And, anytime the Broncos can wallop the Cowboys, I'm all for it. And we killed them 42-17. We murdered them niggas, man. My family members were so quiet that week. I was boistering it. I was going in. They had no combat. Anytime the Broncos can murder the Cowboys, the Falcons, and the Patriots, along with the Raiders, Chiefs, and Chargers, I would take it all day. We lost to the Giants. Yeah, I never bought into the... No, that was a Paxton Lynch. That was Paxton Lynch I was thinking of. I think Trevor Siemian, his problem is he just never evolved. He had promise, but he just didn't get better. He didn't evolve, so... I just knew his stay was not going to be long. And I laughed at the Vikings where they picked him up. I was like, why the fuck y'all gonna pick him up? Matter of fact, I think I was streaming on. I think I did a live stream on here from Hooters when the Vikings game was going on and Trevor Siemian was in the game. I think I was laughing at him like, look at this fool over here fucking up for the Vikings. He's their headache now, thank God. Trevor Siemian is worthless and never amount to anything. He won't. I can't even tell anyone what his best game was because he never had a best game. I rooted for the guy. I wanted him to do well. Same with Paxton Lynch. But that Falcons game, 2016, when Pax had to step in for Trevor, when I seen him, I was like, well, there goes the Paxton Lynch experience. This is gonna be short lived. I don't know where he at. Is he with Minnesota too? They just getting out leftovers. Paxton Lynch is not going to be Paxton Lynch. He's just one notch above Jamarcus Russell. He is not a good quarterback. Trevor, he's decent. I say he's average. He's not he doesn't suck, but he's damn sure not a good quarterback. He never will be a good quarterback. It's the reason why he was bound to be a second string behind Brock Osweiler. He lucked up because Brock decided to go to Houston. He took the money and run. I think. What the hell? Okay. Oh shit. Okay, I'm back up. I just had to make sure. And this phone drops again. Hold on, let me see what it said so I can reach our comments. I think passes. Oh, he's with the Seahawks. That's right. Well, they can have our leftovers too then. You have fun being the third string behind Russell and whoever the hell else is in Seattle. That's all he's going to be. He's just going to be a backup quarterback there. I'll take Case Keenum over. Yeah. I never bought into Case Keenum. I'm not going to lie. You know, I had no faith in the guy. Like, when he came to Denver, I was like, I'll pull for him because he's the quarterback of my football team. But in all actuality, he never was the answer for me from the get-go. And a lot of people fail to realize the reason why he looked good with the Vikings 2 years ago is because of that defense. It wasn't because of him. You know, he had that defense. Like when they played the Eagles in the NFC Championship, when Nick Foles started lining up that Vikings defense, Case Keenum could not win the game for him. And the Vikings were fucked. They just cannot win the game for him. But I will say he's a step up from Trevor and Paxton, though. I will give that, though. I wish him well with the Redskins, but yeah, I don't know. I honestly just don't know. I guess I'll do that video tomorrow. So I gotta do some other shit in a minute, so I'm not gonna have time to do that video. I plan on doing, but yeah, everybody make sure y'all stay tuned to A-Fizzle Productions throughout the week. I do have a special video coming out. No, it's not a drink review, but I do have a special video. It relates to Hooters and Buffalo Wild Wings and certain other joints. It has something to do with restaurants. I will give y'all that hint, but as far as I can't tell y'all the topic of that video. I'm actually going to make it a premiere too. That's what I'm thinking about doing. Maybe premiere it tomorrow night. If I can record it tomorrow morning. So I'm going to be busy the rest of the day, so I'm not going to have time to do it. So I'm going to try to do it tomorrow morning before I head to work. If possible, if I can do that, excuse me, by the way. If I can do that, then I will premiere it tomorrow night. And that way, we can watch it together. We all can watch, you know. I could probably get more participation because a lot of people probably be off of work then. I'll probably have some people tune into the premiere. The only thing Trevor has over Case is a better record. Probably so. Bryce Harper. You're a dick. Oh, speaking of Bryce Harper. Phillies! Y'all were pledged around the 500 mark. Phillies pledged around the 500 mark. The NL East is shaping up. The NL East is shaping up how I predicted it to shape up. I said the Braves will pledge around the 500 mark in April. And the Phillies might get a head start. But I said come May, the Braves are going to get their shit together. You know, granted, our bullpen's still suspect, but we got our shit together. We're flying high. We're doing good. We done took over first place. Phillies, I said they'll fall apart. I said they'll do good, but not great. And right now they're not even doing good. They fledged around 500 mark. The Nationals about to catch them. Nationals might be in second place in the NL East in a minute. They keep on fucking around. At the very most, they'll probably be competitive for a little while, but not long. They're not built for long-term baseball like the Braves, Phillies, and Nationals are. kind of like the stream last night. It's been holding up. I was really nervous about trying it out because I wanted to know what to expect, but it's been holding up pretty well. So I think even if I do reach a 1,000 subscriber mark on here, I probably still stream through here instead of doing it on YouTube. That way, if I gotta straighten up some shit when I'm streaming, I can just flip the camera around and do my thing, and then flip it back around when you see me. So you can't do that on YouTube. You can't do that using the YouTube stream. You know, whatever is capturing, if it's capturing you clean up, you're gonna be cleaning up on YouTube. I just don't want that being captured in my stream. All right. Well, I'm about to get ready to end this in about 4 minutes. It is 3.5 minutes. It's 3:26 p.m. I will end this exactly at 3:30. And then y'all can just keep your eyes and ears open for when I'm going to do another one. Well, I remember when Chad Kelly trespassed the house, I was pissed at him. Yeah, and I think he probably had the most promise out of all the quarterbacks we had since Peyton Manning retired. He probably had the most promise. But I guess we'll never know. You know, he got hurt, not his fault. And then, you know, he had to gain the trust back from the team, you know, so he could build himself up. And then as he was starting, he was so close to getting on the field. He was this close. He goes out and blows it by doing that dumbass shit he did around Halloween. It's like this dude needs rehab. He really needs to go to rehab because he was doing this shit back in Ole Miss from what I heard. And, you know, I hate to see him go, but at the same time, yeah, I'm thinking this is going to be your future. If this is going to be what we see from you in the next couple of years, then maybe you don't need to be here right now. Maybe you need to go to rehab and trying to get yourself right. And then come back, not to the Broncos, but then come back to the NFL, you know. I just don't think he's ready for the NFL, let alone the Broncos right now. That was already a big-ass gamble for John Elway to take him, as it is. But I hope to God that Brett Ripien, which is Mark Ripien's nephew, he's better than Chad Kelly. I hope he's, you know, more hands-on. I hope he's, you know, more bright up in the head and not doing stupid-ass shit. Because I do follow a Broncos fan on Twitter who's also a Boise State fan who follows a bunch of Boise State fans. And I heard good things about Brett Ripien when he was at Boise State. So, well, let's see how he does in the Mile High City. Yeah, that's my mean sniper, you know. Yeah, he already got in trouble with Clemson, too, before he went, as causing the transfer to Ole Miss. I just don't think, you know, I don't think he's all the way mature yet, and I don't think that he can handle himself. You know, I think, like I said, he needs to go get clean. You know, I'm not saying he has to stop drinking. I'm just saying, you know, he need to get to a point where you're not drinking as much if not drinking that much, because it seems like every time he gets excessive with drinking, he does dumb shit. Like what he did a guy kicked out of Clemson, what he did a guy arrested. You know, just like 50 Cent once said, nobody wants a problem. Nobody wants a problem child. You know, they'll be quick to pass up on problem children in a heartbeat. And I hope Chad Kelly realized that before it's too late, and then no team will be interested in him, and then his NFL career to go to wash. Now, he got lucky because somebody else did pick him up. I think the Colts, I really been paying attention. I don't pay attention to a lot of his offseason stuff. I think the Colts did pick him up, so this may be his last chance. So hopefully he'll make the best of it and be on point. That's the only thing I can say about it. This is Zion Williamson's team. And Pelicans going to be scary good this year. Next season, I should say. Pelicans going to be scary good with Zion there. He's going to... My only issue... I don't know if they're going to be playoff good, but they're going to... I think they'll make it to the 30-win mark. But you got to work with Lonzo and... Not Kyle Kuzma. Lonzo and Josh Hart and Brandon Ingram. It's just that chemistry is not going to... The chemistry is not going to be good enough to get into the playoffs, but... The chemistry, it'll be decent enough to give them 30 wins. No, Hawks gonna be scary good. Shit. That kills me to have to say that shit. They had a great draft on Thursday. God damn it. I guess the Hawks front office is smarter than I thought they were. Probably the second smartest front office in Atlanta. Yeah, I remember the Colts picking them up. Exactly. I saying go for Brett Ripien, you know. I think his sister's pretty good in lingerie football league though. I gotta give her credit. Angela Ripien, she's pretty good from what I heard. So you know, football is definitely in Brett Ripien's DNA. So I'm really not, what's the word I'm looking for? Not excited, not nervous. I'm really stoked, not stoked, but I'm really intrigued to see what he's gonna bring to the table this preseason. I think Brett Ripien may be the future. And if Brett Ripien shows out in preseason, Drew Lock better watch his back because Ripien might come for that second spot in the depth chart if he shows out this preseason. But I'm intrigued to see what the Broncos gonna bring to the table in 2019. I really am. I think our offense is finally getting in check. You know, they finally addressing that. But you know, you always know me. Anybody can look good on paper. But when I see it on the football field, that's what I go by. That's why I'm not buying to the Cleveland Browns hype. I know a lot of people want to hype up the Browns because they got Odell Beckham. They had a decent draft. Baker Mayfield looks promising, but at the same time, anybody can look good on paper. Let me see what you bring. Let me see what you bring to the table. I mean, let me see what you bring on the football field come September. Remember the 2011 Eagles? Everybody's hyping them up. Oh, Super Bowl, Eagles versus Patriots. Them motherfuckers finished 8-8 with all that talent. And I said before, and I definitely see playoffs for us. Time will tell. I see playoffs for us too. I think there's the ball. I'm not crazy for saying this because I actually do believe this. If the ball bounces for us the right way, I think the Broncos can win the AFC West. I think they can. The Chiefs don't have a defense. The Raiders, we're going to show what time it is come week 1. The only team that may block us from getting to winning the AFC West would be the Chargers. Chargers are pretty good. They got a legit offense. I hate Phillip Rivers. I still want to punch the shit out of him. He has a really punchable face. Their defense is phenomenal over there at LA. The Chargers are going to be good. I think we'll probably split with them. I think we probably give them in Denver. They'll probably get us in LA this year. I think, you know, and the Chiefs, they got all, you know, not only they don't got a defense, shoot, they lost Tyreek Hill, they lost Kareem Hunt. You know, they got a little bit of turmoil going over there. So you know, Broncos got to take advantage of that. You know, we got a good team. We got a good enough team. We can challenge the Chiefs and Chargers in the AFC West. We got to put it together. You know, we got to get this chemistry rolling before September, and we got to get out to a hot start. I'm not talking about 2-0 either, and I'll take a 2-0 record for the 7th year in a row, but we got to get out to a real good start though, like 5-1, some shit like that, 6-1. We got to get started. We got to start early, because I think we can get to 6-1, something like that. I think the Broncos will be a playoff team. We can't be fudged around the 500 mark because I think if that happens, it's not going to be promising. But I think, you know, realistically, let's get 8-8 this year and build off that. I think realistically I can see 8-8. But I would take a 12-4 record. I think the Broncos ceiling this season will be 12-4 with the AFC West crown. I think the Broncos will go 4-2 in the division. I think that'll be good enough to get the tiebreakers. Yeah, I'm about to get out of here too, David. But appreciate you for stopping in. I hate Phillip Rivers as well. I already know you hate. I already know you hate Tom Brady. I don't hate Tom Brady, but they are cheaters. I will admit that. I know some of y'all probably like, is there anything you don't like about New England A-Fizzle besides Josh McDaniels? They cheat. I don't like that. Spygate, Deflategate. And I try to give them the benefit of the doubt for so long, but when the Deflategate thing came around, I could not give them the benefit of the doubt anymore. I said, These motherfuckers be cheating all these times. I'm down with everybody else. Put an asterisk around their damn Super Bowl rings. The first 3. Because ever since they got busted with that, they've been playing a little bit fairer the last couple of years. I will give them that. But as long as we can put Tom Brady on his ass a couple of times next year in 2020, I'll be happy with that. I like to see Von Miller put Tom Brady on his ass. I like to see Bradley Chubb put Tom Brady on his motherfucking ass. I get enjoyment out of that. So when you get caught. Tyree Hill is the prime example of why people should be allowed to have sex. I used to spend him as a football player, but now I lost all respect for him. He was decent. Kareem Hunt, I can't say I like him, but I did say he's a good football player. I just say he got caught up in some shit though. You got to be able to control your. I know some people provoke, but you got to be able to control your emotions. And I think Kareem Hunt used poor judgment that night when he got caught kicking that woman. It was just really poor judgment, and the Chiefs did the right thing by dropping him. But leave it up to the damn Browns to pick his ass up, though. We'll see them. We'll see them week 9. We owe them. We fucking owe their ass week 9. I was at Hooters when we played the Browns on Saturday night, week 15. In the game we lost, I said we owe their ass week 9. Damn, I might be in Jacksonville that week, so I can't say I'll be at Hooters for the Broncos Browns game. But if I'm not doing anything that weekend, if I'm not in Jacksonville, I will be at Hooters for Broncos Browns, and I probably will do a Facebook Live, and I will get revenge, and that's gonna be that. I don't even want to talk about that Super Bowl anymore. They had the audacity to show that last week on NFL Network. Greatest Super Bowl flashback. Nobody want to see that boring ass Super Bowl. Maybe some Patriot fans. Even Rams fans don't even want to see that shit. But yeah, I'm going to get up out of here for now. I've been doing this for almost 2 hours. But 2 hours. This is probably the longest I ever did a Facebook Live. This is probably the longest I ever did a live stream on YouTube. 2 hours. I'm about to get ready to shut down the crib. I appreciate everyone for tuning in. I know we had it was a slow start. I had to straighten up the house a little bit, but now, it's been nice to chat with y'all for the last hour. Now that I got everything straightened up, I'm going to end this stream. So I appreciate everyone for tuning in. I'm definitely not watching that Super Bowl again. I don't watch the Giants game in 2017. Fuck that game. You guys Super Bowl 48 to that as well. Don't watch that shit ever again either. All I'm going to do is just want to get drunk again. But until next time, I am out, and I'll see y'all later. And like I said, keep up with A-Fizzle Productions. Make sure you hit that bell. That way, you'll know when I'm opening up the crib, because sometimes when I do my videos, I will mention the crib, and you'll get an idea when I'm going to do it again. So, you hate the fucking Giants and Sheepcocks. I hate the fucking Falcons. But y'all already knew that, though. But I'm going to end this thing now, so y'all take care, and be looking out for that video tomorrow. I got, like I said, a special video coming tomorrow. Be looking out for it. And the crib is closed.